What's good? Filling in for 78 Sports TV tonight. Hope all is well. Wait for people to come in this chat. Was really enjoying a show. What's going on, Not Raja? Man, yeah, I just came from, I was listening to Best Fight the Best, man. It was a really great show, man. But how you feeling today, man? I'm gonna wait for some people to come in before we get into this conversation. Spence beats Canelo. Salute, my people. What's going on, Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens? Yeah, man, that's a lot of people are feeling that way. I definitely give him a very solid chance to win. What's going on, Regime Boxing? What's up? Just dropped a video on this. That's what's up. Yeah, it's a hard fight, man. I mean, I got a lot. I have a lot of appreciation for Canelo's style, man. Yeah, Timo Gunn, I might go with it being a 50-50 fight. But I do think that Errol Spence's style matches up really well with his, man. Cadillac Red, what's good, man? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Wait for some more people to get in. It shouldn't be too long. This is a odd time for me to be on, man. Only time I really come on now is if I'm filling in for 78. So, yeah, man, I have a feeling that fight is. I think that fight's going to happen eventually. I mean, I think that's a real fight that's going to take place. And it would be some wildness. Jose Saburio, I don't see that. Why do you see that? He didn't knock out Gennady Golovkin. Not Roger. Do I think Spence stops Porter? I think it'll be a one-sided beating. But I don't see him stopping. I just see him beating him, and I see Porter hanging on. He couldn't stop Cotto. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, but he couldn't even beat Mayweather. Not even. Mayweather was a 130-pounder, man. Floyd Mayweather is a 130-pound fighter, man. And Canelo didn't beat him. Canelo lost to 154. I believe Canelo lost 3 fights at 154 pounds. 3 at 154 pounds. And 2 of the people that I think he lost to were southpaws. That's why I'm like, I don't get why people don't get a dude a chance at all. Well, I mean, you guys are in love with the name, man, but let me see something. Let me see how many times this cat actually, when the last time he fought a southpaw was. It definitely wasn't in the last several fights. Let me see. What is it? Sal Alvarez. Sal Canelo Alvarez, 52-1. This dude got 52 fights. You know dang well he has some suspect cats up in there. All right, so I don't think he's fought a southpaw since Lara. Rocky Fielding ain't a southpaw, is he? Nope. If Liam Smith ain't a southpaw, dude, he ain't fought a south. Nope. He didn't fight that southpaw. I think, was Kirkland a southpaw? Yep, Kirkland was a southpaw. But Kirkland was a tomato can. So Lara and Trout, the last 2 serious cats that he had in there with him, I think he lost to 2 out of the last 3 southpaws he fought. That's what I see. Styles make fights, man, and Errol Spence Jr. is an aggressive southpaw, man. A much better version of James Kirkland. Maybe that's how we need that. Maybe that's how I need to push that fight, man. We need the revenge of James Kirkland, a Houston southpaw, to get the revenge. What's going on? Make the fight. Let me say what's up to everybody, man. What's going on, Cadillac Red? Not Raja. Code, what is that? Lieutenant Regime Boxing. Timo Guns. Now, there's not going to be any notifications coming out tonight because this is my 4th thing that I've done today. So there won't be notifications set out. Make the fight. Been a minute since I caught you live, man. Respect, brother. Man, that's a man. I'm glad to see you, man. That's because I never do evening shows. I really need to do evening shows so that I can catch up to a lot of cats that can't watch in the early afternoon. I just think the style favors Spence because of the body attack. Yeah, I think it. I do think that it does because it takes away one of the bigger strengths that Canelo has, and that's Canelo's upper body movement. I don't think Canelo has the best. He doesn't have the best foot speed in the world. So, that might be a problem for him. If he can't really hurt him, that's going to be a problem for him. If he can't pot shot him, that's going to be a problem for him. He's going to definitely have activity on Spence's work rate is a lot higher than Canelo's, but Canelo can crack. So, it's just it really depends. But I think that's a good fight. And most importantly, I think it's a fight that's going to happen. I really do. I really think that's going to be. Oh, yeah. 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 Hold on one second, man. I got to submit a text. That's funny, man. One of my favorite dudes sent me a note. Man, K-Homes, Casual Boxing. What's good, man? Let me get that gong for you. Somebody complained about my gong today, man. Bronx on Dex. What's going on, Drew Titan? Man, if I knew how to send a link from this particular I don't know how to do a link from this particular screen I got here, man. I got to figure out how to do that, man. We need to be able to send links. Canelo has experience on his side. Yeah, he does. He has a lot of experience on his side. He got 50 fights. Yeah. Errol's got some champions. If Errol gets past Sean Porter, though, he's got a good amount. If he gets past Sean Porter, he's got a good amount. Between Sean Porter, Sean Porter, Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson, those are some very experienced fighters, man. Felix Nunez, what's going on, man? But yeah, I do agree with that, Timo Gunn. Yeah, the experience would clearly be on Canelo's side. But I just I got a hard time believing, man, that said nope, Errol washes Canelo. I've seen the light. Canelo is ducking fades. Nah, what's going on, Corey Lee Boxing? Shout out to Alexander Usyk, baby. Spence is going to go up to 168. I think he should stop around 160. 147. I saw him this weekend. I can now say I saw him this weekend. 168 might just be just a little bit outside. That's stretching it. But 160, he can make 160. He ain't no little dude, man. He ain't a little dude. He ain't walking around looking like Floyd. I met Floyd. He's a lot bigger than Floyd. Sad that Spence is going to fight before Jamal does. Oh, well, that just tells you if they're open to Canelo. Yeah, Corey Lee. Yeah, I think you might be about right, man. That's gonna be a foot. I can't wait for that fight though. What for 9? You done snuck on here? Yeah, man. 78 Sports TV couldn't do a show tonight. Had other things. Had other baller type of business to take care of. Oh, never ever. Felix Nunez, good to see you with the rest of the LDBC for 9. It's real dope to see everybody link up. Man, that was a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fun. Man. I can't overstate that, man. It was a lot of fun. Paplaya says, sup, everybody. What's good with you? J1 Pro, salute Lions and Kings. Hey, yeah, man, I'm a good time, man. I got 78 people in the building. Small gathering today, but hit the like if you're in the building, man. Hit the like. With 78, we should be able to have 100%. Because it ain't like I got Eddie Hearn haters up in here. Smash that like button, man. Pump the gas on the like button, man. Pump the gas on the like button. Canelo ain't fighting Spence, PR stunt. No, he'd fight him. I believe in Mississippi King. I believe in Mississippi King. I believe that. I do believe that that fight could pop off because they think they got an advantage over a smaller guy. That is premium. I mean, not premium. That is, oh yeah, got it up to 48. That is that's just straight up Oscar De La Hoya right there. You try to catch a dude who you think is less experienced than you, that's smaller than you. I think they make that fight. If Errol Spence really wanted that fight, they take that fight because that's and Errol Spence in Texas too. And here's the thing, that's probably is bigger than the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight. If Errol Spence beat Sean Porter, then beat Terrence Crawford, and then went and fought Canelo, dog, that shit wouldn't be enormous. That shit would be enormous for that young man. So I know he got to be thinking about that. Like, there's a little cherry on top of Canelo. There's a little cherry on top of Canelo. And he got enough money to insist. Just make sure he takes him 9 months to test, dog. You're not blocked? What the fuck you talking about, man? You over here like super bugging Ramsey Sutton. You're not even blocked, dude. You haven't even been. Oh, hold on. Did you say whoever blocks you? Let me go here and see some Ramsey Sutton. Whoever blocked me on here is a ho-ho, and yeah, you got to go, dude. Dang, Ramsey. I will take the pleasure of throwing you up out of here, dude. Okay, bye. Don't come up in here talking crazy, man. It's a nice evening, all of that. Now let me unblock you. Now I'll unblock you. I unhid you. But another little outburst like that, dog, then you disrespecting me, dude. Big time. And then you got to roll. Okay? Deontay Wilder's the face of boxing. I don't think there is a face of boxing, man. Or better yet, that's not what I wanted to say. I think it's interesting that people say that the face of boxing is somebody that is known by casual fans. Casual fans don't watch boxing. The face of boxing are the people that the hardcore boxing fans watch. That's the face of boxing. I watch boxing. I look in its face every day. I watch boxing every day. Let me tell you, without a doubt, who the most popular and the biggest names in boxing are. They are Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, and there you go. There you go. Those are the names that resonate throughout the boxing world. Not Lomachenko, man. Hell no. Definitely not Lomachenko. Definitely not Lomachenko. And I got stats to prove it, dog. It's Phenom International Boxing. I cover all those guys. Lomachenko is not one of those guys. Lomachenko ain't going to generate the type of interest that, no, and not Crawford either. Hell no. I get pissed off every time I do a Crawford video. If I do a Crawford video and it does not have Errol Spence names in it, that shit don't go no fucking where. Okay? I know. And because I make them. And I spend a whole bunch of time like, all right, I'm going to do a Crawford video because I want to do this. Damn, should I do it? Should I not do it? I only got to do 2 videos today. I got to prioritize my subjects. But I do it because he's a great fighter. And I want to cover him and I want to support him. But it ain't because of people having a lot of interest in him, dude. It's not like that. He's a light. His light is hid underneath a bushel. I promise you. His light is under a bushel. He's the third best fighter. He's the third best fighter at Top Rank, according to Top Rank. What's going on in DOG? Man, C Sports TV, man. We getting cats to come in here. You was cooking tonight, King. The Cali Enigma. Oh, you talking about at the Cali Enigma? That's what's up. Quan 43, what's going on, man? Errol Spence Jr. will beat Canelo. I think he could, man. Weird. What do you say, Ivy Webb? You said something other than weird? Salute one, King. But I'm telling you, I know who the most popular boxers are. And because I got my own demographics. I do it on purpose. I'll make a video about somebody. Manny Pacquiao is still very popular. Not as popular as he was, but still popular. He has a name. Gervonta Davis, while you BSing. Gervonta Davis has a name that resonates. Honestly, man, Gervonta Davis ain't too far off of Terrence Crawford. I know y'all might not like it. What's going on, BFTB? I know y'all might not like it, but that DMV represents. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that he's from the DMV. And Terrence Crawford's from Ohio. You know, when we talk about who's the most known fighter and all that, you know, the number of people that like you have something to do with that. And one of the most densely populated area, densely populated area with boxing fans are the Detroit, Virginia, Maryland, Philadelphia, New York, that whole little thing over there. Yeah, man, Nebraska. I mean, I'm telling you, Terrence Crawford, I think, if I recall correctly, surprisingly enough, his biggest area of influence is like New Orleans. Like cats from the South rock with him. He's a great fighter, though. But that's not about him. That's about Terrence. That's more to do with Bob Arum. ILG Jones, man. Much love in that super chat, man. Much love in that super chat. Yeah, Philly, all that, man. So, hey, man, Mr. Shelton, what's going on, man? Salute. I'm from VA. You right, yeah. I mean, that has a lot to do with it. That group, that area. Even like when it begins with Cleveland. Like, I think that thing, it kind of like, if you go from Chicago to Indianapolis, like Cleveland, and then you start the further up northeast you go, there's a lot of people down there, man. And that's another thing with like Spence. Spence gets a lot of popularity because he's from his own country. Dog, man, Texas is huge, man. Texas is huge. I've lived here for a year. I've driven many hours and have never left the state of Texas, dog. I bet you there are people that have never left the state of Texas. You got like 4 major cities, like right in the same area. Errol gonna whoop Canelo. That's what's up, Renee. I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan, don't get me wrong. And Canelo. But see, when people want to talk about Canelo being the face of boxing, this is why I think you go wrong, man. Canelo's the top Mexican fighter. Canelo owns a demographic. That's why he's important. Like, I was listening to the debate that was going on with Best Fight, the Best channel. That's where I just come from. Let me tell you, man. You guys saying that who are not global. Look, Anthony Joshua was not a global star. He was a UK star. He controlled. He was the most and was. See, I'm talking about it like he did. Because in a way, in that sense, he is. But he controlled the UK market. That's the UK market. Canelo is the top of the Mexican market. He's the top of the Mexican market. So he's going to have play in the Mexican market. Deontay Wilder is the number one dude of the 45 disenfranchised sons of Africa living up in the United States. We count. Okay? We count. We have 45 million on the books and there's more than that. 50 million black people in America. Deontay Wilder is the number one boxer in a demographic. They got 45 to 50 million people who are above average as far as being into the sport of boxing. Look at the weight. Look at the weight in. I'm not sure what that is, man. So what's going on, TJ Wilkins? Wilder and Joshua still has a chance of making a huge gate. If he can come back, he ain't coming back, man. He gonna get knocked out again. Nah, dog. That dude ain't pudding. That's what I think. I think he pudding. Al the Pal. Mexicans are the number one fans of boxing. More fans, more viewers equal more money. That's why Canelo the top. No. Not true. Hit your fucking brakes on that. Hit your brakes. There's a reason why all of the top pay-per-views in the history of boxing have black people in them. Like I said, we're in the United States. We're in the United States, and we consume in high numbers. If that was the truth, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. should have been more popular than Mike Tyson was. Was he? No. Was Oscar De La Hoya reach the levels of Floyd Mayweather Jr.? No. Has Canelo Alvarez reached the level of Floyd Mayweather Jr.? No. Has Canelo Alvarez reached the level of Mike Tyson? No. Mexico's a country way over there. Okay? They ain't buying them pay-per-views like that, dog. Okay? Canelo Alvarez scrapes 1 million pay-per-views. Scrapes it. Like, let me get that 1 million. Like, reaches out and grab it because he on 3 fights. In 3 fights only. 3 fights. The Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fight and the 2 Gennady Golovkin fights. Other than that, he ain't came nowhere near no 1 million pay-per-views, dude. Nowhere near him. He's no Floyd Mayweather Jr., dude. So, all a black fighter needs to get ridiculous is the support of the black fight fan. Period. And if they get enough support by the black fight fans, y'all will hate him so the other cats will hate on him so much that y'all gonna pay to see him lose. And we speak English. Now, no disrespect to me, hermanos, no hablo inglés, but Canelo don't speak English, dog. So you can't be telling me these cats all no. Has Canelo Alvarez reached the level of an Oscar De La Hoya? No, he has not. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And this is a tertiary sport for us. And here's the thing. It's a tertiary sport. That means 3. It's the 3rd level sport behind basketball, behind football. Probably behind in 2 versions of each. Behind professional football and college football, behind professional basketball and college basketball. But whenever there's somebody that breaches that gap and becomes known by your average black sports fan, which Deontay Wilder has, by the way, let me assure you, Deontay, everybody know Deontay Wilder. Everybody knows Deontay Wilder. He's the guy with 20. Who you think them 24 million people that watched him damn near decapitate Dominic Brazil were? Thank you very much, dog. We run this at the top level. Thank you. And y'all don't have to like it. Not behind baseball, I don't think. Maybe behind baseball, too. I would say I'm just so not into baseball that I couldn't really tell you how far we are behind baseball. Regardless, I just want to smack y'all inside the lips with that. We matter. Which is why you dummies, you dumbass promoters, and all that, I don't even get you. Dog. And why would you YouTube channels want to go out there crapping on? I was listening to the chat. I was like, are these dudes stupid? Why are you doing this? Your argument is terrible. I'm listening to Best Fight the Best channel. From Al Heyman on down, what's that? D-roll motion. Why is Errol chasing behind Canelo? Is he? Is he? I thought he's fighting Sean Porter. I didn't hear him chase him at all. I said he's going to call his bluff. Like you keep saying, you keep using my name. I'm going to say, okay, let's fight. So you can find a way not to make that fight, Canelo. See, I like Canelo a lot, but I just called him Canelo. Don't do that. They don't believe him, dog, because he won't fight Jamal. That's a Texas fighter, dude. You know how many Mexicans are in Texas? You have any idea how much money they'll make fighting in Texas? I'm a Canelo fan. But Canelo, that runs off the lips real quick. He shouldn't have done that. Dang, he said John Smith Canelo. Hey, man, he said he Irish. O'Shaughnessy saw O'Shaughnessy. Show O'Shaughnessy. Oh, Ivy Webb is a light-skinned goddess, is she? Good for you, Ivy Webb. Good for you. Being a goddess is great. I'm sure. I ain't no goddess. That came out wrong. Pause. I ain't no goddess. Oscar making those decisions on Charlo. Don't call Canelo. Oh. Man, Canelo make his own decisions, man. Man, Oscar De La Hoya ain't got a business without Canelo. Canelo, man, he couldn't pay his rent. No, actually, I heard he keep all his money tight. Oscar De La Hoya got that dough. What's going on, Calvin Johnson? Oh, he said, yeah. He said, lies. I'm not light-skinned for now. Why you shamed? Don't be shamed. Don't be shamed of your melanin deficiencies. Ain't nobody else. What it do for nine? Did Don? What's going on, man? Just chilling, talking a little of this boxing, bumping my lips, all that good old stuff. You know how it go. I knew Ivy Webb was gorgeous. I can tell by her comments. Damn, how you tell from somebody's comments? I got to see a picture of Ivy Webb. I'll look at it when my wife is around, just so you know I ain't no dirty old man, Ivy. I'll be like, hey, it's everybody. Hey, babe, come on over here. This is who everybody says is really pretty. What do you think? I'll do it like that, so I don't come off all like a perv. Because y'all be sweating Ivy, man. That ain't right. She ain't never going to be sharing another picture online with the way y'all be acting. He said the shirt. What's going on, Toro Shotty? Oh, Jason said, for now, be careful. Oh, I'm good. Trust me. I'm good. Say it loud. Oh, TJ wasn't saying loud. I'm light-skinned and proud. You know, TJ. You know how I go, TJ. They want to shame us. They want to shame them. Man, Black Fight fan be trying to shame the melanin impaired. Hey, dog, you can't make full of blind folk, deaf folk, or people that cannot produce melanin. That's a damn shame. That is a genetic disability. Did you know that? That's a genetic disability that we have. Unable to protect ourselves from the beat down of the sun. But y'all want to make fun of people. Man, I'll leave that alone, man. I'm going to leave that alone, man. Some of y'all got to stop, though. I'll do a Patreon on that, man. I got to get my Patreon together, man. I got to get a common theme in my Patreon. Because some people like stuff, other people don't like it. I got to get a common thing. You got a little melanin. I got melanin for days. I'm in Texas. All of it rushed to the front. All of it rushed to the front as soon as I got to Texas, dog. It's all out in full effect, dog. It's out in full effect. My wife, though, black woman, seriously melanin impaired. My son saw a picture of me, though, and made fun of me. He was like, damn, Dad, you got some nappy hair, man. I was like, hell yeah, I got some nappy hair, dog. That's that genetic strength. That's that strength. Anyway, it's summer, and us light skins tan too, dog. Exactly. I'm brown, dog. It's summer damn near all year in Texas, dog. I'm staying bronze, dog. Canelo just beat a Jacobs. What are people talking about? They talking about him getting stripped for ducking Charlo. What you think is one and done? What you think he fought and he didn't just fight him. That was the fight before last. He just fought Rocky Fielding. He didn't just fight Jacob. He fought Rocky. Oh, no. You're right. He did fight Jacobs after he fought Rocky Fieldhand. I stand corrected. Gone for me being wrong. But that's his mandatory. He had a voluntary. He had two He had a voluntary. Time to defend your mandatory. Fanon, how was it being around some of the other brothers and sisters from the LWC? Really cool. Real nice, man. Real nice, man. Just meeting cats, doing different things. It's real nice, man. It was real nice. It was real nice to talk and listen to what people think. Man, it wasn't the African sci-fi scholar, but there was this one brother whose name I got to remember, man, who just was going through these books, like all the different books he read. And I was like just sitting there listening to him, man, and really enjoying his viewpoint. So it's good. It's really good. It was really nice to hear people sharing their thoughts. Like, because I can't, like a lot of the comment section, I can't really read that, I can't read a lot of it as we're going. But to be able to sit there and listen and talk and get a gauge on who people really are, that was really nice, man. Not to mention, there's some shit up in that crowd, dog. Hey, man, them boxers had some things hanging on there. Them boys had some things hanging on them wrists, dog. They had some working girls in there, too. I might be old, but I ain't stupid. I know some of them chicks was working. Like, hey, working. Marcus the Great, I think Gigi was more of a threat than unproven Charlo. John Smith, you can think all you want, dog. It was his mandatory, homie. What does he need to prove? I'm your mandatory. That's all it is. I'm your mandatory. Fight me. There ain't no proving. It ain't a voluntary thing. And the ironic thing about that is, that's 1 second, macro J-Bo. He said, since 71, starting with Ali Frazier to right now, the first pay-per-view fight with non-black fighters happened in 2008 with Pac and De La Hoya. Thank you. And honestly, that was just food and closely related to the Mayweather fight. But, dude, there's only really been one non-Mexican pay-per-view star, dude, and that's Oscar De La Hoya. That's it. And he was American. Because it's American pay-per-view. Who would figure? Anyway, man, what was I saying before that, man? Much love in that super chat, though, my man. Fanon, look huge on camera like a light heavy. Was that the same watching him live? Yeah, he looked big. Yes, sir. Honestly, he looked like 168 pounds might suit him better. That's a big dude. Because I went to the weigh-in and I went to the fight, and he looked. I think, if anything, that's probably the reason they don't want to fight Jamal. That dude's big, man. That dude is big. And that fight wasn't, for all you cats talking, trying to find some excuse to minimize that dude's performance, kick rocks. He beat that dude easy. I was sitting there watching the fight like round for Charlo, round for Charlo. And being able to see how the guy fought, you could see why it wasn't a knockout. The guy was fighting not to get knocked out. He fought not to get knocked out. And he was very good at not getting knocked out. But he got it, and he got a good chin. His head got spun many times. He got every round he got hit with something big, man. Every round. And to the body, he got some good stuff to the body. But you know, it was the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Do that round after round after round. It was like 3 different variations of things going on in that fight. Oh, I'm not making any excuses for him. I'm just saying that's a big dude. That's a big dude. That dude can fight at 168 pounds, man. And from the way he looked in the weigh-in to when he got in the ring, dog, he put a lot of weight on, man. I have no idea how that dude made 154. Oh, you talking to the chat? That's what's up. Oh, did I burp? Did I just burp in here? Sorry. I apologize. Hey, what's going on? LCD, home of the U.S. demographic. Jamal got all the skills you could ask for in a fighter, all of them. It looked like he was giving lessons in there with an awesome chin. Yeah, man, with a guy with an awesome chin for sure. Papa Test plus Duck and Charlo equals franchise champion. Shout out to the last couple super chats, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It ain't, man. It ain't right, dog. It ain't right, dog. Hey, BFTB, I'm going to call you after this chat's over, though. I want to tell you something. Jimmy Boxing, what's going on? 160? No, he fought at 154. He's the 154 champion. Jimmy Boxing. What I meant was I have no idea how he made 154. It looks like it's tough on him making 160. But he fought at 154 for years. That is a disciplined young man. That's a disciplined young man. And I like Jamal. I root for Jamal. Jamel seemed like he ass. I can't lie, dog. Jamel, I'm like, I want to root for you, Jamel, but you seem like a jerk. Like, Jamel seemed like if you cool with him, he's cool. But if you ain't cool with him, he's a jerk. So and I ain't never going to be cool with him, he's a jerk. Terrence Crawford seems like that too. Like Bomac seems cool. Terrence Crawford seems like real cool if you know him. If you don't know him, jerk. Cooley Stevenson, what's going on, man? Like, jerk. Oh, rough. You know what I mean? Corley said, that's fine. That's true for now. Yeah, it's like, I have a hard time. That people be like, you ain't hating on Bud. I don't hate on Bud. He's a great fighter, but it's really hard to like root for him. It's hard for me to root for him because he just ain't a nice. And maybe that just not everybody's a nice guy, and people aren't always meant to be friends. You know what I mean? Not everybody's supposed to be friends. I mean, different strokes for different folks. I can see myself. Yeah, Crawford's a beast. Absolutely, he's a beast. He's a jerk, though. Ali was a jerk. Like, jerk, but not rude. Just a jerk. Like, nice, funny, all that, but still a jerk. Like, still be saying stuff like, why would you say that to somebody, man? Don't you have a filter? Anyway, my twin brother met Jermell in Vegas. He said he was not cool. Oh, dog, I've heard that by several people. Several people have told me that about Jermell. Several. And they've said the opposite. What's going on, Proud African? My man was good. Good morning to you. Good meeting you at the yeah. Proud African, that was my dude. Hey, dog, you was breaking it down, man. Yes, sir. Proud African was breaking it down, dog. Hey, man, that was a blast, man. That was a blast. You breaking it down, man. Jermell, hey, man, I can't speak on it. I ain't never met him. But first of all, they make a living beating people up. You know what I mean? He ain't a greeter at Neiman Marcus. Shit, if he's a greeter at Neiman Marcus, if he thought you had a little money on you, he'd be nice as hell. Jermell's a fighter, and it shows in his personality. He seemed like he always ready to whoop somebody. But that's Terrence Carver too. He seemed like he ready to whoop somebody. You know, what can I say? With Jermell, it might be a little bit of runt. It might be a little bit of, what do you call it? Might be a little bit of a runt type of scenario because he's the runt of the litter. And the little runts be mean. You know what I mean? Them runts, like most people be looking for, like, if I want a guard dog, you either get the alpha, and somebody can correct me. I either want to get the alpha dog, the one that's sitting there trying to be, or I want that runt. Because that runt will fight you. Runt try to kill you. Yeah, little brother syndrome. Like, I'm a little brother too, but I ain't a jerk. Like, oh, what's going on, BFTB? Yeah, they built the way they built. I don't want to meet the fighters. Just watch their work. Yeah, man, I don't fucking with them dudes. Them cats, oh, hey, man, man, my man, proud African, much love, man. He said, Houston loves the LDBC, whether it's Turkey, Leg Hut, or PBC or anything. We want y'all back in H-Town. Yes, sir. Much love out there, proud African. Hey, man, that's what people ask me, man. They were like, man, what did you enjoy? How was it meeting all the brothers down there? And I was like, man, I met this cat. I was like, it's not African sci-fi scholar, but it was proud African. Man, that dude was breaking it down. I was enjoying it, man. I was enjoying it for maybe like 10 minutes. I like to listen, man. I like to listen. I like to see what people think. Man, that was a very, very well-read young man, dude. Very well-read young man. I agree with the runt analogy. Runts and short people can fight. Yeah, they got to. Don't be screwing around with short people. Little dudes, they can whoop you. Little dudes that can whoop you, will whoop you. Little dudes that can whoop you, will whoop you. Unless they come from a society where they're not really little. So, like the little Japanese guys, they might not have that because they're really not little. They're really just they're from an area where people are not that tall. They're average height for their community. But, if you running around with these cats in the LDBC, I'm little. I was like, God dog, how many cats I'm gonna meet bigger than me? I don't usually walking around and be like one of the smaller guys. I was one of the smaller guys in that room. That's one thing I noticed for sure. Black Fight Fan wasn't lying. Y'all ain't walking up on Black Fight Fan. That is a big dude. Said the LDBC boxing home of the U.S. demographic, the proud African. Yo, the turkey leg hut with the whiskey day, bro, off the chain. Yes, sir. That was good. I had a shrimp salad. Y'all ain't giving me no heart attack. I had shrimp and salmon at that mug and a salad. Because I was like, I'm too old. I can't eat that shit. I'm going to die out here, dog. I'm a dog eating a glazed smoked turkey leg with a pound of salt, stuffed with macaroni and cheese, with some greens, with some pork. You know what I mean? And a couple shots of whiskey. I asked what ate that shit, went, fell out, dog. I was like, I'll have the salad. I'll have the salad and the shrimp. Can I get an extra side of that shrimp? Hold the salt. There it is. I'm going to die, dog. That food, I was like, what? My heart was like, hell. My heart just started beating hard. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Couldn't do it, dog. Couldn't do it. Oh, you ain't got a wrench? Here you go. There you go. I will. There you go. Dead end wrench. Dead end wrench go. Dead end wrench go. D-Style Boxing. What's up? It said LDBC did his things. Big up. Yeah, man. Shout out. Hey, man. The #1 boxing channel for the reign of Andy Ruiz, D-Style Boxing, man. Let's make it happen, man. Please subscribe to my man D-Style Boxing. And if you got a second, we got 175 people. Just click the link on the side of his page. Go to channel. It should say, right where it says, say go to channel. Just go there, click the subscribe button and come back, man. Very great conversations, man. Oh, I will. Salute to the OG. Yeah, man. That's all good. I know D-Style got his, huh? Well, I was trying to be funny. Okay, no. That's not me. Them boys from Cali and up north was talking about how it was hot. I was like, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wee, dog. Wee, it's getting hot in Texas, dog. Man, it gets hot everywhere, but it stays hot in Texas. It ain't that it's not how hot it can get, because you can experience 110, 105-degree days anywhere. Like Louisiana, you can get that. Chicago, you can get that. Kansas City, you can get that. You know, you can get it. But will you get it every day for a month? I was like, shit, is it ever going to cool down? It's every day. He said hotter down South Texas and Mexico. Dog, it's hot all the time. I'm like, I want to walk my dog. I can't go till 8 o'clock at night. I can't go. I'm like, yeah, I was walking my dog a couple days. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm going to walk my dog. Man, my dog I damn near had to drag my dog home by the time I got halfway done walking. Because they can't walk around in 90-degree weather. That shit's crazy. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it gets hot everywhere. I ain't tripping on the fact that it gets that hot, like the top heat. It's the consistency of it. And the humidity. Oh, yeah. That 120 where? Where's it 120? Nah, I ain't going nowhere to 100. Let me tell you something, though. I'll go to 120-degree weather any day before I go into 100, before I go 20 below zero. It's going to be 120. Turn on the AC. I ain't going no damn where. 30 below zero. Dog, turn the heater all the way up. Grab a shitload of blankets. Sit in the middle of the house. Don't go nowhere near a window. Don't go nowhere near a window. Oh, Lord. Y'all, that cold. No, the heat. Yeah, I mean, seriously. Y'all extreme temperatures, I'll take the heat. All day, every day. All day. I'm in South Texas, and I'm telling you, all day. I don't know about Kuwait, dog. 30 below zero, easy work. Why you lying, dog? Why you lying? Ain't nothing easy work about 30 below zero. Wind chill, dude, you can catch an ammonia. If you drank a sip of water outside, nigga, you die of ammonia. The water blows up. You just throw that shit, throw a cup of hot water out in 30 below zero weather. That shit explodes. You throw it up, it goes, because the shit will freeze in the middle of the air and fall. Oh, man, Kuwait is dry heat, no problems with it. Hey, man, like I say, heat all day before that. Heat, I'll say J.A. Dixon, I'll take the heat all day. Heat all day, dog. Bo One says, salute, big brother, for now. The energy you give off is the energy you get back. I'm really digging what the brothers are doing. Can't wait to make the next event. Boxing Life, LDBC. Yes, sir. But let me tell you, man, much love in that super chat. Y'all super chats are the difference. I'm telling you. I could just go through a whole talk about how much you guys, man, just the fact that the cats come by with $1, $2, and you do stuff consistently, you working, we grow in the community. It's huge. It's huge. If you went to the event and you saw what it was and the impact that you can have, and also the impact that you can have in the fighters, the families of the fighters' lives that get their names pushed in the LDBC, that really get pushed. Because you know they'd hide Errol Spence. You see what they're doing to Charlo is really about, now if Charlo got all the way, like cats in the LDBC got all the way behind Charlo, when it got to the point where it didn't even matter who he was fighting, right? Because think about Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder. Cats push for him so hard and so consistently, it don't even matter who Deontay Wilder fights anymore. He went crazy off of his shit. Went crazy off Dominic Brazil. 3 years ago, they would have just called him a bum and been like, "Who cares?" Deontay Wilder can fight whoever Deontay Wilder wants right now. Everybody else wants to fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is the cornerstone. He's the cornerstone of the heavyweight division. Same thing for Errol Spence. Errol Spence can fight whoever he want to fight. It don't matter. I'll fight anybody because people want to see Errol Spence Jr. fight. This cat's really got behind him. You could do the same thing for Devin Haney. You could do the same thing for fighters where you have thousands of those black fight fans talking about it consistently, keeping their names in the search engines, keeping their names out there. So where their name in those algorithms, like a man Ron Finkley say, tweak that algorithm. We tweak that algorithm. We take that real stream in the community. Dog, you can do this for several, and that pays for their family. Errol Spence Jr.'s babies should work, but if Errol Spence Jr. is taking care of his business, he won't have to. His daddy should never have to. His daddy and mama should never have to work. Never have to work a day in their lives, man. And that's the beauty of it. That's a beauty. Just let you know, dog. Tweak that algorithm, my man Ron Finkley. Yes, sir. Somebody said, up, Timo Gunn. You trying to tell me, look, you guys did a great job with Wilder. Hey, man, we pushing the hell out of Wilder. I've been in 120 plus in Iraq and Afghanistan and 70 below in AJ, Alaska. You've been under fire, dog. Hey, let me tell you, BFTB. I'll take the 120 plus and 70 below over having some niggas shooting at me. I'll do that shit all day. Either extreme is better than hot lead. You know what I'm saying? Hot lead and cold death, baby. I ain't messing with neither one of them before I got to. Hey, shout out to those that served, man. Y'all some other level folks, man. Yes, sir. Y'all didn't know about that by BFTB. Always bang new media everywhere. New media goes. LDBC, yes, sir. Oh, BFTB said, I shot two and didn't miss. Hey, you with us. You with us. You must have been good. You know? Oh, never seen snow? You ain't missing nothing. It's pretty. Snow is pretty. From your house, looking out onto a big field of snow-covered grass and trees. D-Style Boxing say it's Chino McDonald week. Yes, sir. Subscribe to D-Style Boxing. Once again, my plug. Man, it's pretty, but get on that road, you won't like it. Have to push that shit out your driveway to get your car out, you ain't gonna like it. You know what I mean? What's going on? I will says Semper Fidelis, U.S. Marine Corps, proud. Yes, sir, man. Salute to y'all, man. Yeah, I do think he's bigger than Canelo. That's a big. I mean, he's a lot smaller dude than me. Yeah, I hate Cleveland Winters. They're the worst, man. They're the worst. I mean, all that Chicago shit is terrible, man. I don't go back. Like, I'm sorry, I love you, mama, but you need to come down to Texas for the winter. My parents are now coming down for the winter. Errol is bigger than Canelo. He's taller. Yeah, absolutely. He's bigger than Canelo. Dude, Canelo is not a big dude, man. Yeah, he's bigger than Canelo. And I'll tell you what, or the same size. I'll change it. About the same size as Canelo. They both started at 154 pounds, man. And Canelo eating them Canelo burgers, dog. You put Errol Spence Jr. on some of the Mexican hamburgers, his ass would be 168 pounds too. He'd be 160 pounds too. Canelo about 5'8". Yeah, about the same size. I don't think he's really 5'8", though. I think he's closer to 5'6", 5'7". But let me look at this face-off real quick, man. Between him and Floyd. I thought they were about the same height. Yeah, they're the same height. They're the same. Canelo, same height as Floyd. There ain't no big height difference between the two of them. Dude, Canelo Alvarez is the same height as Floyd Mayweather. And Errol Spence Jr. is taller than Floyd Mayweather. Well, Ashante Eagleface says, what's up, man? Black best fight the best. Had a cinnamon muncher on today. A kid about blocking you. A kid about blocking you, BFTB. Always, fam. What's good, man? That's just funny. Ooh, that's just funny in so many ways, dog. That shit is funny in so many ways, man. Floyd was bigger, man, on fight night. Yeah, it's a big, I mean, Canelo's not that big, man. He can fight his ass off. He's not that big, though. For real, he ain't that big. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Canelo is taller than Canelo. I mean, Errol Spence is taller than Canelo and longer than Canelo. And I have a suspicion that if he wanted to put on weight, he would probably be as big. I think he will fight comfortably at 160 pounds, man. Blizzard of 96 Philly, biggest one on record, 30 inches. Yeah, that's hell. But look, man, I'm going to get out of here. I filled in for 78 Sports TV for the hour. Much love, DOG, in that super chat. I appreciate everybody coming out. Man, I got 182 people and 156 likes. You know that's what's up. You know that's what's up. I took a piece with Spence side by side, and I'm 6 feet. What'd you say, Donnie? What about that? I'll wait till I know. Man, Gary Mixho in the building, man. What's good, man? Floyd had, yeah, I mean, I just don't think he's that much bigger, dude. I don't think he's that much bigger. They're about the same size, but Canelo can fight, man. Canelo can fight. That redhead Irishman Mexican can fight. Okay? So don't get me twisted, dog. Fight. That boy can fight. I don't want to catch that little dude in no alley. That dude can fight, man. Straight up. Smaller as of weight because that's the weight class. That's the weight class. That's what he's weighing in at. Dog, you're trying to talk about now a cat that just gets to eat and do what he wants to do? He started 154. And if he ain't, that's the biggest problem for Sean Porter, because Errol Spence is going to be fighting for the WBC belt, which means he gets to gain as much weight as he wants. Hopefully it won't slow him down, but you know. Canelo walking around at 180. Okay, short, stocky dude. Okay, he's short, stocky. He might be stocker, but they're not that. His size difference is not that big between the two of them, dude. It's really not. It ain't. It's not. Canelo Alvarez is not a career 160 pounder, dude. Canelo Alvarez was at 154 pounds for a reason. He started out. They started in the same weight class. Canelo started at 154 and Spence started at 154. Spence dropped a couple pounds, fought for a championship. Canelo Alvarez stayed at 154 for the vast majority of his career. He's at 154. Then he moved to 160, and now that he's moving to now he's going to try to cherry pick at bigger weights. I mean, Canelo, Errol, if I had to guess what he was weighing when I saw him, man, 155, 160. He wasn't. I mean, I'm a big dude, so I'm bigger than him. But you know, he ain't no little dude. You know what I mean? He's big. He's big enough to look at him like this dude whoop you. That's how I see it anyway. But all right, man, I'm gonna run up out of here. I appreciate all y'all. Check us out in the morning. 78 Sports TV will be back on tomorrow, I'm sure. I'm quite sure there's some cats going on later tonight. You know what I mean? Canelo Spence 5'9.5". Canelo 5'9". Canelo ain't no nice damn 5'9". Hell no. Hell no. Canelo ain't 5'9", dude. A guy 5'9" is somewhere around here on me. No, he ain't no 5'9", dude. But anyway, you can list him whatever you want to list him, you know. More power to you. Anyway, with that, I'm out. Peace.